Hello everybody, we are back. Geetha and Ashraf today will be turning the spotlight on teaching approaches.
That's right, Ashraf. And we all know that with the right sort of intervention provided by specialist educators, which typically combines an awareness about the learner through an assessment and evidence-based practice, we have the best opportunity to help a dyslexic learner overcome their learning challenges.
That's right, Geetha. One of the most well-researched approach that we are using currently at the DS is called the orton-gillingham approach. And in this approach, there are actually 6 key principles which we will be covering today. The first being language-based.
The second is that it's cognitive.
The third, it being structured, sequential, and cumulative.
The fourth is that it's diagnostic and prescriptive.
The fifth, it being simultaneously multisensory.
And the sixth, emotionally sound.
So let's begin with the first one, shall we?
Alright, number one is that it's language-based. Now, dyslexia is a language learning difficulty, so the intervention needs to be language-based. We expose and empower the child by placing them in a language-rich environment to ensure that they are very well versed with the language.
Second, being cognitive. And in cognitive, we're actually taking the guesswork out of learning. And we do this by allowing them to analyze through the teaching of rules, language rules specifically, and generalizations to enable them to do this.
That's right. And third on the list is that it's diagnostic and prescriptive. Now, if you were taken ill and you visited a doctor, you'd expect the doctor to diagnose your needs and prescribe the right sort of medication. The same applies in education. The teacher diagnoses the needs of the learner and provides and prescribes the right sort of intervention. And we all know that this is important because there's no two dyslexics who are alike and there's no one-size-fits-all intervention.
Diagnostic and prescriptive can be applied to both the program as well as the individual lessons, and so can structured, sequential, and cumulative. Right? So in structured, sequential, and cumulative, you're essentially teaching the child from simple concepts to more complex concepts, from easy to more difficult. Right?
That's right. Yes. And of course, what's important is that you circle back to information that the child has already learned. This way, you are able to link information that's new with information that the child already knows. That's being cumulative.
That's right. And the next important one would be simultaneously multisensory. Now, all of us would have heard about multisensory learning, right? And that involves teaching in various modalities like visual, auditory, kinesthetic, as well as tactile. But being simultaneously multisensory would involve teaching all modalities at the same time to maximize the learning for the child.
That's right. And last but not least, it's about being emotionally sound. Ensure that your lessons are structured for success and reward effort. Every step is an important step for a learner with dyslexia, and ensure that the learner is therefore encouraged and persists in overcoming their difficulties.
Right, there you go. We've covered all of the 6 key principles that's important to the learning of a dyslexic child.
That's right. So let's recap. The first is that it's language-based. Second is that it's cognitive. The third is that it's diagnostic and prescriptive. The fourth is that it's structured, sequential, cumulative. Fifth is that it's simultaneously multisensory. And sixth, that it's emotionally sound. And with these 6 key principles, we are confident that you'll be able to enable your child to overcome their learning challenges.
That's right, Geetha. So that brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to visit our website, and remember, embrace dyslexia
And embrace diversity. Till we meet again.
Bye.